Marielle, you know, we asked you before we come to you, what are you going to start with today? My producer in my ear, Miss Casey Rose, you know what she said?
What did she say?
She said North Texas is a little thirsty because we need a little water around here. So what's going on?
We absolutely do. And, it's a really tough time of the year because we have to watch, obviously, for severe weather, but we're also watching the drought monitor and some locations it's getting worse. Let's go ahead and take a look. So, we've been dealing with this heat, and every Thursday, the latest drought monitor comes out. And this was last week. Last week, we did see some improvement across portions of the Red River, even into East Texas. We saw improvement. We saw areas completely out of the drought. Look at this now. Still, some improvement along the Red River, but areas of Central Texas has seen an expansion of the exceptional drought. That's the worst kind of drought you can get. And a big area of the big country, West Texas into New Mexico, dealing with exceptional drought. Some of the worst in the country, unfortunately. And as we get closer to June and July, those are our drier months, so it'll be hard to come by with rain. Tara, in Dallas County, anywhere between moderate to severe drought across the area. We have seen some improvement across Denton and Collin counties, which is nice to see. We do have an ozone action day today, and it has to do with a combination of pollution and sunlight. Those two things together create added ozone in our atmosphere. A few ways you can help is by limiting the amount of your driving. Maybe try carpooling, or if you can walk somewhere, do that. I know it's a little tough though because it's hot out. And if you do have respiratory issues, be sure to limit your time outside. Right now, we're looking at a cloudless sky. This morning, we did have some clouds. It has cleared out. A temperature of 81 degrees, feeling like 83. And this is all thanks to the dew point. We have a very small heat index. The dew point is a measure of moisture. We've talked about it all week. It's not as high as what it was earlier in the week, which is why that heat index is not as major as what we saw early on. Temperature of 79 right now in Louisville, Rockwall at about 80, Wiley at 80, McKinney at 79, a toasty 79 in Grand Prairie. I say toasty because, yes, it is warmer than what we should be seeing for this time of the year, which is on average the low 80s. High temperature of about 94 degrees expected at 5. 95 is what it will feel like. Again, not a major heat index, and it's because we're not seeing big amounts of humidity. Temperature makes it to 93 degrees in Denton, 95 in Fort Worth, 92 in McKinney, and in Greenville. We'll see temperatures climbing the remainder of the week. Look at this, upper 90s. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This weekend could be the hottest weekend of the year so far. Records are at about 95, 94. I'm projecting we get well above that on Saturday and Sunday. Sunday, a cold front tries to approach, doesn't quite get into North Texas, which is why that heat cranks up, but also our dew point, that measure of moisture. The higher the number gets, the more uncomfortable it is. And Sunday, it's looking like we'll get back into that sticky category. Out west, where we do have the worst of the drought, still dealing with high fire danger as high winds continue across New Mexico, the Texas Panhandle, into portions of Colorado. And here locally, we're sitting under high pressure, so we're not going to see too much in the way of rain, unfortunately, even though we do need it. The above normal temperatures with the below normal amount of rainfall is not a great combination, especially as we approach our summertime months. And look at this, 90s widespread, not just through the weekend, but throughout next week. We have several potential chances to break record heat, Tashara.
But not a lot of chances of rain.
Not a lot of rain, no.
Girl, what is going on? Maria, we know we need it.
It's crazy, crazy weather.
Thank you for that.